Cousin Ghost, what it do? I'm gonna thank every person who showed me love. It's all good, brother. It's all good, brother. Started this shit. This the motherfucking things we get.
My guy.
My brother, what's up with you, man?
Hey, peace and God bless you, man. The
Oh,
legend.
oh man, same to you, man. What's up with you, homie?
Hey, spit that line for me on the old looking at my call like, damn, Dutchie drawing.
Oh, you talking about looking at my arm like, damn, that's you drawing. Man, you know, I've been wearing Rolexes since probably about 1997, man.
Yo, legends, you guys are, man. Thank you for your contribution to the culture, man. I don't know if you even really realize, your status or, just how much you guys mean or meant to the culture and everybody, especially in Philly, man. Hats off to you, man, for everything, man.
Yo, hats off to you for getting the documentation of that. See, a lot of
Absolutely.
people understand it's not credible unless you get the documentation. What they
No doubt.
call now is receipts,
No
right?
doubt.
They call them the receipts. You have the receipts on every artist.
Yes, yes. Before YouTube, before social media, before everybody had a camera phone, you know what I'm saying? It was all word of mouth and Big Star's camera.
Right. And you know what I love is that our relationship stemmed from that to Norristown.
Absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
what
Absolutely.
I'm saying. Like, it's crazy. Like, I feel blessed to know that 22 years ago I did something that mattered.
Absolutely.
Yo, I got to pin that right there. That's pinnable.
Absolutely.
That's pinnable right there, right?
Yeah. And all the stuff that we have all been through, in our own personal journeys and everything, you guys with the music, just to still be standing now today, still relevant, you know what I'm saying? To be able to tell your stories and just kind of like, receive your flowers, man. That's definitely a blessing, because the sad tragedy is so many brothers that we remember along the way, whether it's your personal friends, guys in your entourage, guys from the neighborhood, rest in peace to a lot of guys who aren't here, guys that are in prison, things of that nature. But we're still
Bro,
standing, man.
I didn't know that you were the one that got that little Rucky footage. It's like,
Yeah, yes,
like
that was me. Listen,
rest,
I got all
rest,
that. Yes.
recipes to my brother, Lil Rucky. My
Yeah.
guy tapped in, Mall Black. He just got a placement on Vado's next project. If any
Mm-hmm.
artists are looking for production, go over to Mall Black and go check out the Renegades. They're doing great stuff right now.
No doubt. I have stuff like that Chops and Rucky footage. Remember you guys had the mural, the MF mural that was
Yeah,
down there.
yeah.
I shot some footage right in front of that mural, and it's actually I have some really small, like all the stuff that people have been seeing on my Instagram page and the YouTube channel are on these mini DV tapes. I have boxes of these mini DVs, but I have like these 8mm tapes that I can't play yet, and that's the stuff that I have like that full Chops and Rucky session and tons of other stuff, man, that people wouldn't believe, man. So, I definitely don't even have access to nearly any of my footage. Like y'all just been seeing the tip of the iceberg.
Right, right, right. Hey, Raw, dig this though, right? Before they start tripping on the lights, I'm in my wife's nail salon. So anybody that wants nails done, y'all come over here and y'all holler at Dazzled and Stone Nail Salon. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
We
for sure.
work.
Hey,
work
shout out to black owned businesses and
yeah,
entrepreneurship, man.
shout out to black women who take care of their children and do a great job by their husbands.
No doubt. Hey, question for you, man. Something that, it's funny. It's just something in me. I'm far removed from the culture, but it's just something in me, man, that whenever I'm in an element like this, it just kind of comes over me. And I kind of flash back to it being like 1998 all over again. So I'm going to
Right.
take this moment just to ask a couple questions that the people might want to know. Is that all right?
Come on, let's go.
Will there ever be another major figures collaboration just for the fun, just for the memories, just for, old time's sake or some type of reunion, or will you guys ever be in the studio together again? I'm talking about, the
Well,
first lady,
sad
Ab
part,
Lob, everybody, just for some fun.
the sad part about it is we actually have 6 records for the new Major Figures album. What
Wow.
happened it was a misfortunate situation. I'm not gonna say with who or
No
why.
doubt, no doubt.
A misfortunate situation which caused us to have to stop the album. When we
Yeah,
stopped the album, we already started to work. See, one thing you got to understand about Major Figgas is that if you go in history and look in YouTube and all of these places, we've never dissed each other.
no doubt,
We were the only crew that has enough respect to say, it's not social media.
no
Call
doubt,
me.
no doubt, no doubt,
It goes down in history books that we were the only crew that did not diss each other over a social media.
no doubt,
It takes real men to do that.
no doubt, no doubt.
You feel what I'm saying? But right
Absolutely.
now, Numbers I Could Deal With featuring me and Conway is out right now, and I need everybody to go run them numbers the fuck up because I did 30K in the first week.
No doubt. I saw that. Talk about that. Talk about saw. You posted. You shared some information, some photos of you and Conway. Everybody know Conway.
Well,
What they're doing with their camp. Talk about that the collaboration.
the video is back. I'm premiering it on 2 great sites. One is World Star, one is BET. I can't complain. I mean, 22 years of hard work, and you have to continue to do what you got to do. You can't stop.
No doubt, no doubt. It's in you. Guys like yourself. The era and the cloth that we come from. It's in your DNA, man. It's just so deep in your DNA that if you tried to quit music, like you'd find some way, form, or fashion, whether it's through your children or supporting others behind the scenes, like some form of like it's in your DNA, man. You know what I'm saying? And you guys are just so extraordinarily talented that I mean, I'm not surprised it's 20 something years later and now we're still talking about like something as relevant as what you're doing now. Gilly with what he's doing, Ab Live still, you know what I'm saying? Like you guys were, it's no mistake that you guys are in the positions that you're in now because you guys are just so unique, man. You guys were gifted and altogether like gifted, man.
Right. Just take the word out of it and just say we're gifted. The thing
Yeah.
about it is that other cities, they embrace artists differently. New
Mm-hmm.
York, New York has a way of embracing artists. Miami, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? They have a way of embracing their artists. We have people, who are in position. I don't like to sugarcoat things. It's some of the DJs who are in position, some of the people who are in position that don't allow the artist to be the full-fledged artist that we are. When I leave, soon as I leave the borders of Philadelphia, whether it be through 95 or 76, I am legend in every city I go to.
No doubt.
Men lie, women lie, numbers do not lie.
No doubt.
I'm screaming in places like Amsterdam and Iowa and Zagreb and Croatia and places like
Yeah.
that. I pray for more people to hate on me. I pray for more people to dislike what I'm doing because you're bringing me views.
No doubt.
Thank you.
No
If
doubt.
you love it, thank you. If you hate it, thank you.
No doubt.
I've been doing this shit too long. And half of the
Absolutely.
guys, like my brother Quilly Mill would say, they be handshaking smiles when they see you. So I
No
don't
doubt.
worry about none of that shit.
No doubt. Hey, question. When you think back over your journey and where the music had taken you all those years, what's one thing that you think you learned, like a personal, some personal growth or just something you learned about yourself or just something that life taught you about that journey? Just curious.
Um, be consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Be consistent through all your downfalls.
Mm-hmm.
Don't count your misfortune, count your fortunes.
Mm-hmm.
Thing about it is, what a lot of people didn't understand was they were looking for a Dutch that wasn't there. In 2014, my mother left me.
Mm-hmm.
I may have offended some people. I apologize. I'm sorry. I may have been not what people needed from me, meaning fan base wise. But now I have accepted what the Lord of my understanding has given me. and that's knowledge. So my thing is, we all have parents that we're going to lose. We all have children we're going to lose. We all have partners we're going to lose. But you have to have faith. So what I
Absolutely.
learned was have faith.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what kept me going, was the fact that I'm not whack. I'm not one of
Mm-hmm.
these guys who, I'm not a rapper. I'm a guy who tells you what's going on where I'm at. And it's just so happy that you were one of those people who took and created Smack DVD. You created the battlegrounds. You created those type of things. And you should be congratulated on what's going on. I don't know how we have Philadelphia Hip Hop Awards and they don't give you a fucking award for creating the years after us, because 10 years before what you did was us. Was 10 years before us was nothing but Cool C, Steady B, Will Smith, Larry Lair, all of those type of people. There was nothing coming out of Philly.
No doubt.
So when
Shout
you
out
think
to
of,
the Philly Hip Hop Awards. They definitely gave me a shout out and honored me at one of the awards a couple years ago. Absolutely. I got the little, nice little trophy, and they definitely showed love. Yeah, they definitely did.
I'm, yeah, considering what you call trophies, man. You know what I'm saying? You know,
It was definitely humbling, and I appreciate it.
yeah, you know me. One thing about it, I'm an artist. I won Comeback Artist of the Year last year on
No,
the fucking Hip Hop Awards. You know what I'm saying?
no
So
doubt.
it,
Mm-hmm.
I look, it's great, but I'm chasing something that doesn't belong to the city, and that's the Grammy
Yeah,
Awards. I'm chasing.
no doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Chasing. My thing.
quick reflection. What do you think about like you're definitely Too Raw for the Streets alumni, and you guys were doing it before like I when you guys started, I had the camera, but then we crossed paths, and you guys, all you guys were, became Too Raw for the Streets alumni. But going back to, like, it was before YouTube, it was before social media, it didn't exist, in the Philly area, as it related to the model and the blueprint that we all created, with Too Raw for the Streets. What's your personal reflection on Too Raw for the Streets, and how much it meant to the Philly culture and just to hip hop in general, man, back then, providing that
Well,
visual to MCs?
what's so crazy is I have two different memories of that, right? So
Mm-hmm.
my first memory was scrap metal. My brothers,
Yes,
and scrap
absolutely,
brothers.
absolutely,
And then it's crazy because you already tapped into us before that.
absolutely. Yep.
So after that,
So it
then
was
I
almost
have
like two
another,
generations of like with you guys,
right,
and then when I started linking
right,
up with scrap metal, you had connections to that for sure, for sure.
right. So it's like, uh, truthfully, I just look at it like Too Raw for the Streets for me was a segue to three different generations in hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like the
Yep.
DVD era is deeper than what people think it is. You got to remember,
Absolutely.
you traveled. How many cities did you go to with Reed Dollars and the rest of those guys?
Well, we first went to we started the tour out in Harrisburg, and then we went to New York. We went to the South Bronx twice, um, and then we battled New Jersey and Philly. I took Eddie Morris. We went out to Detroit and battled like Young Miles with Bizarre and those guys. But Reed, he went to Harrisburg and then the South Bronx twice. South Bronx twice. He battled the kid inside, and then he battled the kid outside in the little schoolyard. And that's when Rain Man, RJ Payne, battled Fox 5, which was the legendary joint. That was the first time we went up there. And matter of fact, no, I'm lying. No. Yeah, that
Hey,
was
Raw.
the Reed.
Hey,
Yep.
Raw. Look at the funny thing, right?
Yeah.
SB52. I got the stripper lights in the background, right? So guess what? No, guess what though? What I told you earlier. No, see, this is the problem that you got to understand. I'm in my wife's nail salon.
At
You,
100%.
you fuck ass niggas, get your wife something to that y'all agree upon.
No doubt. No doubt. But yeah,
Well,
and then I went up
I don't
to
even know who it is. I'm just adding them.
no doubt. I went up to we went up to the Fight Club in the midst of that as well. And I took like Cree Forge and
Salute,
Franklin the
brothers.
Rippers. You know, we all went up to a Fight Club as well.
Right.
Yeah.
What's good with y'all, man?
What's
Bless,
up?
King. How you?
Man, I heard you say something about Harrisburg. I just moved from Harrisburg. I used to live on 13th Street, 13th and Market.
No doubt.
They call it the Hill. You know what I'm
No
saying?
doubt.
But
For
nah,
sure.
I just came on the live just to basically say, man, I like what you're doing, man. Like, because hip hop these days suck, man. You know what I'm saying? And I used to battle myself. I used to be on the radio in the area I lived in, 93.9. You know what I'm saying? There was a guy named Zulu, the Big Lip Bandit. He put Cassidy on with Swiss Beats. He used to do a little cipher. Cassidy used to be on the cipher. He put Cassidy on with Swiss Beats in Philly. You know what I'm saying? And I used to do the cipher out here in D.C., Maryland, Virginia area. So I like what you're doing,
Hey,
man.
bro,
You know what I'm saying?
bro, listen, what you need to do is, right,
Hey, babe, when you go
go
back and
in,
grab that charger from me?
go into to Raw for the Streets inbox, DM him your number, and y'all go ahead and get shit going more years from now. We're going to finish our conversation. I just wanted to bring you in because you requested. So I'm going to finish my conversation with him because I don't want to
Oh
mess
yeah,
up.
without a doubt, man. I just wanted to come and show love. That's all, brothers.
No,
Salute to you,
and
King. Bless you, man.
love back. I'm showing the love back. I appreciate you, my guy.
All right, one love, brother.
Peace, brother.
All right, peace.
Hey, Dutch, another thing that's really helpful, you know, being, you know, you being a veteran and, you know, I mean, still relevant, still doing your thing now, is really helpful that, like, you know, it's a lack of, I'm sure, you know, these days, a lot of true, really solid old heads to be able to guide the younger generation in a really positive direction. So as it relates to hip hop, I'm sure it's a lot of young kids watching this right now. What advice would you give to younger MCs that are trying to make it to the places that you guys were and you know trying to find their way right now? You know, music's changed and it's evolved. You kind of know what's going on now with the street stuff and you know just music is totally different. But what advice would you give to the younger generation of artists trying to come through and trying to do their thing, man? Even like really talented kids who have a shot, but you know, what advice would you give to them?
Learn the business, right? Learn the business for one, and never try to own 100% of nothing.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it again. Everybody wants to own 100% of nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It's times where you have to sit down with a label or with a business, and you have to sit there and say, okay, what do I give?
Mm-hmm.
Don't give your soul. You give your knowledge to your business.
Mm-hmm.
Study the business. So that way you don't gotta figure out, hold on, hold on. I got somebody that you're gonna love this one here. You're gonna love no, you're gonna love this here family. You understand what I'm saying? This here family. If you can take it in, you're gonna love this one. But go on. No, but what I'm saying to you is I just don't want people to lose their identities within the music.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Don't lose identity within the music. Stay down for what you believe in.
No doubt. No doubt.
It becomes harder when you don't do what you got to do business wise. Sit down, read, look at what happened before you. You may
Mm-hmm.
not just. It's no book that says how does the industry work.
Mm-hmm.
It's a book on that. But the book that I'm releasing in December called How Not to Get Fucked by the Industry.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
I have an audio book coming out called How Not to Get Fucked by the Industry. I have 3 chapters left.
Mm-hmm.
During the pandemic, I recorded 3 projects.
Uh-huh.
Y'all just getting what I got going on now. You feel what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
You
Gotcha.
just get what I got going on now. From 3 months ago, 5 months ago, 7 months ago, I recorded so much work. That's why you can go on any site right now and press DUTCHIE, man, and you'll get a Conway record. You'll get a Jadakiss record. You'll get a Freeway record. You'll get all of the records that you need to get.
Mm-hmm.
Consistency.
Got you.
I'm an old ass man when it comes to these young niggas. They like, oh, what old head? No, but I'm consistent.
No doubt. No
And my
doubt.
bar's not lacking.
Never have been, never will be. Hey,
Tell you this,
speaking of bar, go ahead, go ahead.
I don't write lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
On my mother's urn, I do not write lyrics.
So what's your process? What's been your process
I
over
go
the years?
through my heart and my soul till I roll.
No doubt. This may be a hard question. Narrow it down if you can, or if not, just kind of, you know, give me your what's the first thing that comes to mind when you think about yourself. Try to. All right, with this question, try to think of it like from outside the box, like without being yourself, just as a fan of yourself. What's one of your favorite raps? One of your personal favorites of your own that you wrote during the, you know, late '90s, early 2000s. It may not, you know, some people may say what's your hottest, but not that. But one of your favorite rhymes, you think?
One of my favorite was Cameron's second album, Sports, Drugs, Entertainment, the Where I'm From.
Okay. How does it go? Refresh our memory. You know I was
I'm
going
from
to ask that.
guilt for running their mouth. I'm from when niggas get their weight up in front of their house. Cop coke, strap it to the waist of their spouse. I don't think I'll ever know what all this hating about. I got a deal, I don't know what perpetrating about. Got big guns, dog, one popping you out. You remember now? Is it jot in your memory now?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't need to, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, that right
Absolutely.
there. That right there is one of the things where,
Oh,
you know, like you those things are timeless, man. I perform those records. Me, Smoke Dizza just did a show, and I did those records. I did Dead Man Walking. I did Where I'm From,
yo,
and the
that Dead
out
Man
with
Walking.
it.
Listen, that chorus, that first off that beat and that chorus, Dead Man Walking. Like you like, damn, wow, man, so that chorus alone was just classic, dog.
Hey, do you want me to tell you the story of how that record got to be?
Please. Please, let's go.
So, all right, we're in New York, right? Beans is over at the Rockefeller studio. He's recording. You know what I'm saying? He's recording. Me and Spade are over at our entertainment, you know, Cameron, Charlie Baltimore studio. We're recording.
Mm-hmm.
Our recording process, you know how they got the Waukesha and all that now?
Yeah.
We had activists. We ran out.
Mm-hmm.
We called Beans, yo, where you at, my nigga? I know you got it.
Mm-hmm.
I jump in the cab. We ride over. Me and Spade ride over to the Rockefeller studio. Beans is recording the album, the first album. He said, yo, you going over to the studio? What's going on? And I'm like, yeah, we going over. Digger sent us a beat over. And I went in the booth and I just was like, damn, what if I say you a dead man walking? Hey, you like, damn, why I'm in this coffin? Nigga, I literally talking. And Bean said, yeah. He said, yeah. And here we go.
History. History.
Straight history. Hey,
Great.
Mugga, I'm trying to pitch you in. Your joint won't allow you. Like, what you want me to do? This Burn trying to get in. He keep trying to get in. I keep sending him the joint. They say he can't go live.
That's Vern. That's Vern. Come on, Vern. What's up with your phone, cuz?
Nothing.
Hey,
You already
What's
know
going
it.
Keisha?
The
Look.
fuck you be? Y'all said I got the 2020 my phone. My
Hey,
shit
Vern.
jump.
Look, Vern.
Yeah, so what's up, Rocky? Yeah, babe.
What's up, Midget? What's good, man?
Dead.
How you, boy?
I love you too.
The trifecta. The gang is all here. The trifecta.
Yeah, real shit though. Like, yeah.
But listen, though, right? For the record, I don't drink Hennessy.